Hi guys, welcome to another supplement facts from Supplements.co.nz. Tonight I've got Kim
Hey.
and Maya with me from PharmaFreak, and my name's Jason, and in this video we're going to be talking about Anabolic Freak and Test Freak.
They're different.
They are different, and some people get really confused because they are for a similar goal of gaining lean muscle. And so Maya, tell us a little bit about the differences between these products.
Yeah, it's handy having them out together because there is, like you say, there's a bit of confusion around them. This baby was first, and this baby was second. But they can be used concurrently or separate, and we can go through all that. Cool. This one was first because a lot of people will probably have heard of Tribulus, and Tribulus has been very useful for decades. Bulgaria, I think, was where it originated from. And the whole point of this, as you can see, Test Freak, is to increase testosterone. And increasing testosterone, the mother of all male hormones, is to grow muscle and to burn fat. So how it achieves this is, these guys have a couple of unique forms of Tribulus, testosterone being one of them, and it helps the body produce more luteinizing hormone, and that, or they call it LH, that signals to the body or testes in a male to produce more testosterone. So when you're younger, you're producing an enormous amount of it. You're going through a lot of growing pains and height, weight, muscle mass and the rest of it. So if you could continue that on, that's all about trying to put on more muscle, improve sex drive, energy and these sorts of things. So that's effectively how this one works. So you can expect in Test Freak to receive adequate amount of Tribulus. They also use ZMA. That's a popular standalone product. They've put in the clinical dosage in here, which is also very helpful. These guys promote to use this at night. ZMA is very good for producing a restful sleep, and that's another time where you have a very large surge of testosterone in your sleep, so that's a smart time to add it in there. And then they put in a mild anti-estrogen, and an anti-estrogen, that's kind of like the female hormone. So you want to control that, because if you produce more testosterone, produce it and then it converts, or they say aromatizes, into a female hormone. So obviously if you're going to lift your testosterone up, the last thing you want to do is also have a large increase in the female hormone, which would just be undesirable for muscle building prospects. So they include that to control that, so you can get an even larger boost of testosterone. So you've also brought this one out. What's different and why they brought this baby out is because probably in less than a year they've discovered another amino acid you get in your diet but clearly not enough. It's called D-Aspartic Acid, and they found combined with this particular B vitamins, around the 3 gram dose mark, you can boost luteinizing hormone through another vehicle. So if you could, and why I'm saying that you're boosting your own luteinizing hormone is you're giving your body ingredients and herbs that help you, yourself, your own body produce more of the desirable hormone testosterone. You're not introducing testosterone or hormones to your body and then making your body shut down as it uses the foreign type. So it's not like a steroid, because that's what a steroid would do. You would inject those forms or orally take those forms and your body would shut down its own production. This is doing the reverse. This is getting your body to embrace and produce more testosterone because you're signaling it to do it. So we've got our Tribulus ZMA light anti-estrogen formula here, and then the smart guys worked out that, well, gosh, let's have it together, because you could either use them together for a synergistic result or you could use them cycled. So these guys use D-Aspartic Acid, and it's not just that. You can also, they also add in resveratrol, which is it's actually marketed separately as an antioxidant and anti-aging, but it has a light anti-estrogen aspect too, so you're not going to completely lock it down, because you do still need some. And they do still use the other form, what is it, rhodiola. And rhodiola is designed to, they refer to it as an adaptogen, means to help deal with stress. So the other counterproductive hormone in the body, if we're pumping up our testosterone, we're controlling estrogen, is cortisol. When you train, weight training, cortisol goes through the roof, and it's actually the stressed out hormone. And if you can control it, it means that your testosterone will be raised, and cortisol's job is to interfere with muscle building, because if you didn't and we continued to grow and grow and grow, it would be ridiculous, right? It wouldn't make sense. So you're not going to grow and grow and grow. You're going to get reasonable benefits, but you need to think you're going to get some kind of peculiar side effect. But so this one is designed basically to control cortisol. And another good side effect of rhodiola is it's very, very good for endurance. And I've seen clinicals that show, even on cyclists, that their oxygen or VO2 max is improved just from purely using that ingredient. So some other aerobic side effects from it together as well. So you've got two kind of options. You can use this for a 4-week period, which is enough inside of the container, and then you can switch to this and use it for the following 4 weeks. Or they are designed to be used together, which you can
supercharge each other.
Exactly, and you might do 2-month cycle together and then have a rest. But that's effectively, I think that's the better way to do it, is to completely give your body all of the tools to put on as much mass.
And you can use this with products like Creatine Freak, Mass Freak.
Absolutely. If you're gonna, and when you're doing this, your body is going to be an absolute protein furnace. Every ounce of protein you put into your body, when you've got this perfect hormonal status of strong testosterone, means every ounce of it's like Lego is going to be big to build your body up.
And you could use this on a lean cycle as well.
Oh yeah, if you want to, also testosterone's good at preserving tissue. So if you're dieting down really hard and trying to get really sharp without losing muscle mass, it's another key way to do it. Also while keeping your energy up and also making sure your sex drive is still through the roof, if that's something you're after.
And so I suppose the last question would be is like, what kind of age is appropriate to use these kind of products?
Oh yeah, good question. Teenagers, stay away. You already produce enough hormones to make these unnecessary. If you think you do, what you really need to address is proper training, eating and rest. Those things will go the long way. As soon as you hit around the age about, why they say over 18, I would still say around 25 to be fair, was where you genuinely start to have a decline in natural testosterone production. And even though you tidy up your diet and eating and sleeping, that's when these can really come into their own. So a lot of things I wish I knew now as a kid, now with my eating and training, by incorporating these, gosh, you can make a really tremendous difference.
Right on. Cool guys, well thank you very much for watching this installment.
And stay tuned for the next installment of our PharmaFreak series.
Cool.